What did Isiah Thomas say?
The organization is supposed to do in your bad moments. They are supposed to protect you. They ain't supposed to air your dirty laundry out. Your teammates ain't supposed to be like, oh man, he the one. No. They supposed to protect you. Now the fans and everybody else. Hey, when Shaq was going, 4 for 18 from the foul line, I didn't hear, Phil Jackson like dogging Shaq. I didn't hear the inside that Laker organization, Now, they may have been saying, hey, big fella, we need to work on the free throws. But they weren't publicly dissing him.
You're talking about when Doc Rivers, when they asked him, could they win with Ben? And he was like, I don't know.
They all mishandled the situation, from what I see. Now, Ben did get his feelings hurt. Now, his feelings are hurt. You, as the president of the team, you got to go, you got to put your ego aside and you got to go massage that player to get him back. Perfect example. This isn't the time to talk about, Aaron Rodgers, but let's talk Aaron Rodgers before COVID, right? Aaron Rodgers' situations was 20 times worse than Ben Simmons. What did they do? They went and talked, they massaged, Aaron Rodgers, now he back with the Packers, and, before he went out with COVID, they were 7-1,
And lying. Excuse me, did I say that out loud?
Well, anyway. He got his immunity shots.
I said, and I stand by it.
He wasn't lying. He just ain't tell y'all everything. That's all.
So you're saying if they can't figure it out, they got to trade him. It seems like that's where they are. So then let's say you're the GM of the Boston Celtics. Do you trade for him when you've seen what happens in those big moments with him?
I absolutely trade for Ben Simmons. And here's why. Because to me, Ben Simmons is not he's not a broken player. He was their best defender. He was an all-star. And he led them in assists. Now, what Ben Simmons' problems is not that he can't shoot the basketball. His problem is he can't make free throws as a point guard. As a point guard, the leader of the team, if Ben Simmons became a better foul shooter, Ben Simmons would be averaging 19 points a game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and wouldn't nobody have a problem with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons needs to get in the gym and work on foul shooting. If he becomes a better foul shooter, he will add 4 to 5 points to his scoring average, and he'll be inside the post making layups and everything else, going to the foul line, just like another person that Shaq idolized that couldn't shoot, and his name was Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson could not shoot the basketball. Mark Aguirre and I working out with him one summer, and we working on all our moves, and we doing all this fancy stuff. Magic Johnson the whole summer shot free throws. We ran, did sprints and everything, and then he would shoot free throws. And we're like, man, why aren't you working on your game? And he was like, I'm working on my game. Y'all keep doing that shit y'all doing. I'm working on my game, okay? The next year, Magic Johnson is the MVP of the league because he got to the foul line 8 times a night, and he was 7 for 8 from the foul line, became a 90% foul shooter, increased his scoring average from 16 to 20 or to 19. And Magic Johnson became the MVP of the league because he became a better foul shooter. If Ben Simmons becomes a better foul shooter, then this story's over.
I mean, I hear you, and I would.
Welcome back to my channel, Jersey Sports Nation fans. If you haven't already, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you can see when my videos are coming out. Now, Isiah Thomas, I gotta say he's right on this. I've been saying this for a while. The Philadelphia organization handled this all wrong since day one. Now, Doc Rivers have a lot of pressure on him, and the way he handled that playoff game was horrible. He went on the national stage and said he didn't believe in Ben Simmons. That's what he said. You can't do that as a leader of men. Now, MD did the same thing. as a leader, he said that he didn't believe in Ben Simmons. That's not where you should do that. I agree with that you have to cover for the guy. You have to get him mentally stable to continue to go on. Now, one thing I would say, when Shaq had this situation happen with the Lakers, with Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant missed 4 air balls. Imagine that. He missed 4 air balls against the Utah Jazz, which ultimately reason why they got swept. And Shaquille O'Neal grabbed him by the shoulders and gave him a hug and said, "Don't worry about it." He said what Michael Jordan told him. When Michael Jordan used to beat Orlando every year. He said, "Look, you have to, in order for you to be a winner, you have to lose. You have to lose. You don't learn anything from winning." Because a lot of times, if you notice, there are games where people are winning, but there's a lot of flaws in their game. I remember watching Michael Jordan play, and there's times where he went for pump fakes. That's not normal because we watch all these old videos of Michael Jordan, but we just watch the victories, but we don't watch when he didn't see the open man, didn't pass, and he shot the ball. We didn't see when he left his man to try to double someone and his man hit the shot, or when he jumped for a ball, because you should never jump for a ball. You got to keep the hands up and make the shot difficult. But he would jump, and they would pump fake him and go under him and get the center in foul trouble. So it happens. Now with Ben Simmons, I agree. Ben Simmons is a really good player. He averaged 17 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. And I said this before. He can be LeBron James. He's bigger than him. He's 6'10". He can handle the ball. He can play defense. He can see over other guards who watch him. The problem he has is all he needs to do is get his free throw shooting up and drive to the basket. They can't be stopped. He can't be stopped. Get comfortable at certain spots on the court and practice those shots over and over again. You notice when Michael Jordan played, he never played where he shot a bad shot because he practiced in these areas. So he'll always get to his spot. So, for instance, he would drive left. He'll stop at the free throw line because that was his shot that he practiced. That's the shot that he made over and over again at the last winning shots, including the Utah series when he made the last shot when he played for the Bulls. Or he would get to a block. If he get to a block, get his back against the basket, he knew how to do that fadeaway. And he shot 50%. That's what he needs to do. Now, he's a mentally weak player, and I think any old athlete would be a mentally weak player playing with social media because it's just a difficult thing. You have no privacy. However, Ben Simmons do need to work on his game harder. He don't have that Kobe Bryant thing. See, when Kobe don't care about having friends, he said championships last longer than having friends, and I totally agree with that. You don't need to be friends with these people until after the game, or let's say, like I remember Larry Bird never been friends with people until he played in the Olympics. That's when he got the chance to know his competitors. So I totally agree with what Isiah Thomas is saying, and Philadelphia handled this all wrong. I think the best place for him to go would be Golden State because they have enough shooters. He could just distribute the ball and rebound and play defense just like how Draymond Green does. But I digress. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Let me know your comments below. Do you agree or disagree with what I'm saying? And I'll see you on the next video.